So this particular piece is called Just Stay in School. Like I said, I'm born and raised in Newark, so I have very humble beginnings. So I can sort of articulate, some of the things that are happening, in the street. So here we go. And it's like 2 poems. So it's playing out the project, and it sort of transitions into Just Stay in School. So it takes a young man from a hopeless situation into a hopeful one. Let's see, how can I do this? Bitter consequences develops a cold heart. Just let it be. Or feel the impact of a street rat daring you to starve. How was school today? You're not hearing me. You're better off if I didn't say. Trying to play out the project in my thoughts with suicide on my mind if I ever got caught. Taking all I got to give only to spit out the seed in my head. Paid in full off the fruit of her labor with me on the corner and not being fed. Who's to blame? You, me, or them? I'm caught up in it. Gang life sure to defend. Heart even colder now that I'm much older. Strapped to a 9 to get with the money holders. On the blocks with stacks on the grind. With too many holes in my belt to find. 12 years old and running out of time with too many fears for games. In the sunshine. I'm too stressed that I don't hate to play that any other way. I don't need your love. Back up off me. Are you gay? 4:40 a.m. and got more to sell. No time to get cleaned up before the first bell. Hanging on to the risk of being shot. Living with the war of mind to have or have not. How will I end up? I really don't care. Kid full blown with AIDS and got his canines all up in my ear. Waking up to the stench and the rise and fall of my reality. Testing the crap out of skull and bone, ripping off feet and the flesh of my fatality. Caught myself tripping one day, checking the desperation of a woman throwing her rose away. Trashed the hunger of her product in the garbage. Now she's searching for shelter in the stoop bandits slow killing the flowers in her garden. Trying to play out the project with no vacancy in my heart, for begging your pardon, because that's exactly how I started. Falling star, reaching out for the precious cries and a baby's breath. No time for tears, word is out. Project crashed and burned, the lonely rotted death. But check it out, death is not imminent. It doesn't have to be your story, you ain't gotta be me. Just stay in school. Did you know the production of hip-hop spits was caused by the elicitation of definitive responses to the art of making hits? Giving you funky stimuli, then on the rebound, the art of making you uncontrollably high through vibe. How high? Height depends on the artist. Some cool, some not, some fly hip-hop sounds, some weakness and full of snot. Do more than just listen to my speech, yo. In close, you'll find pages of everlasting flows. I know you've been searching for a new, so here's your cue. Pick up a book and read and feed your mind to develop your decorum. Be that cat going to class and not the one looking back saying, I could have had a future. Hey man, you got a quarter? Look at you, hanging all night at bars and stealing cars. I told you to stay away from that kid Bryce out there in the street all night shooting dice. How long you think that's gonna last? One day you're gonna run out of gas and then you're gonna be a blast from the past. Oh yeah, I know you be taking those cars down the block at that place they call Jake's Chop Shop and running numbers for that kid, Lil Knot. Son, what do you wanna be in this life? Son, how you gonna live your life? A grain of sand in a lost land filled with people with no role because you lost all that which that made you whole. Your family, your shorty, your cream, your self-esteem, your game, and now your name. No one's being associated with a cat with no name. You might as well be holding up leaves on these trees, and at least you get paid some air to breathe. But see, if you don't go to school, you wouldn't be able to appreciate that, you sap. Go in that corner, go take a nap. But check it out. On the flip side of that, you could be the main attraction, the one receiving satisfaction, just stay in school. You could be the one with loot, the one wearing those Versace suits, just stay in school. You could be the one with the refined game that cuts like a clean incision that was developed through hard work and now operates with pristine precision. Tell those in the street brothers to shut the hell up and take a listen. Son, don't be nobody's fool. Just stay in school. Son, what do you want to be in this life? A doctor. Son, what do you want to be in this life? A lawyer. Son, what do you want to be in this life? A mega hip-hop star. When it switch your gears and you'll go far. Thank you. Thank you. Do what's right. Be a man, be about it. All right? See you.